Hi, and welcome to this week's GuruBBQ. I'm Tom Asacker. In last week's show, we told you about a man who legally changed his name to Andy Griffith to promote his candidacy for sheriff in southwestern Wisconsin. Well, here's an update. He lost. And now he's being sued by the real Andy Griffith. The lawsuit alleges that the new Andy violated trademark and copyright laws as well as the privacy of the real Andy. The new Andy described the lawsuit as incredibly absurd and said he doesn't think people actually believe he is the real Andy Griffith. In fact, 53% of people surveyed didn't even realize that the real Andy Griffith was still alive.
He's a first-rate #1 nut.
Whatever happened to that old town, small town belief in letting bygones be bygones? In a related story, George W. Bush will try to boost his sagging popularity numbers by legally changing his name to Barack Obama. Well, November is Peanut Butter Lovers Month, so here's a quick quiz. Approximately how many peanuts are required to make 1 pound of peanut butter? A, 120, B, 300, C, 750, or D, 1,400 peanuts? And Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are the #2 best-selling candy bar in America, trailing only A, Snickers, B, Hershey's Milk Chocolate, C, Kit Kat, or D, Three Musketeers. Good luck. Here are a few must-have products just in time for Christmas. There's the guitar gun from one of Colombia's top musical instrument makers, the double-space kitchenette, stove and chair in one from US-based Vestal Design, from a Middle Eastern designer, the Lock Cup. For those concerned that someone may steal their favorite coffee mug, you simply insert a key when you want to fill up your favorite beverage and remove it when you want to make sure no one else can drink from it. And for your wardrobe and then the extreme necessities in your kitchen, the coat hanger mixer. Obviously from the French. Osama bin Laden's secret hideout in Afghanistan is being converted into a multi-million-dollar tourist resort with hotels and restaurants being constructed on mountains overlooking the caves of Tora Bora. New hotel names under consideration include the Al-Qaeda Athletic Club and the Jihad Garden Inn. A former warlord and now local governor, Mr. Shirazi, said, "Tora Bora is world famous, but we want it to be known for tourism, not terrorism." 2 journalists were killed there last month, but Mr. Shirazi insists that Tora Bora is 100% safe. He probably should follow the lead of American marketers and say it's 99.99% safe. Have you heard of Follies? It's an online game from GSN, the game show network, in which disgraced former Congressman Mark Foley's head is maneuvered through a Pac-Man-like maze as it tries to outrun congressional pages. GSN hopes the game will attract millions of plays, as did a game mocking Mel Gibson's recent arrest for drunken driving. And speaking of Pac-Man, here's a useless pie chart we like. The yellow area is the percentage of the chart that resembles Pac-Man. The purple area is the percentage that does not resemble Pac-Man. According to a paper in the October Journal of Consumer Research, movie audiences prefer sequels with names to those with numbered titles. In one study, subjects were shown a made-up movie title, Daredevil 2 or Daredevil Taking It to the Streets, and asked to read a plot summary. Those who saw the second title spent more time reading the summary, remembered more, and rated the hypothetical movie more highly. I guess that's why Sylvester Stallone decided to call his 9th Rocky sequel simply Rocky Balboa. In the film, Rocky comes out of retirement again for the fight of his life against his most feared foe ever. Topping a list of the 101 most influential people who never lived in a recently released book is the Marlboro Man. Coming in at number 2 on the list is Big Brother of George Orwell's 1984, followed by King Arthur. Santa Claus comes in at number 4. Santa Claus governs our entire economy for the last quarter of the year, and without him, businesses would go broke, said co-author Alan Lazar. Rounding out the top 5 is Lonely Girl 15. And we should have seen this one coming too, a new book called The No Asshole Rule. Here's Amazon's description. Today's deluge of business books exhaustively addresses problems with leadership, corporate strategy, sales, budgeting, incentives, innovation, execution, and on. But scant attention is devoted to a problem that plagues every workplace: assholes. It was written by the very smart Bob Sutton, a professor at Stanford, so do yourself and your team a favor and pick up a copy or two. But remember, if you buy this book for your boss, you better be prepared to read another new book called If You Work Here, the Asshole Still Has You by the Ass Rule. And finally, we leave you with a few pages from an infamous book we'd like to see in print again, the Executive Coloring Book. See you next week. Until then, stay passionate, and remember, if it's Wednesday, it's GuruBBQ. This is me. I am an executive. Executives are important. They go to important offices and do important things. Color my underwear important. This is my attaché case. It helps people know I am an executive. It makes me look efficient, organized, competent. I wonder if it opens. This is my company's lunchroom. Sometimes I walk through it and smile at the employees. Hello, employees, my smile says. I am one of you. I never eat there. This is the product my company makes. It is an interfibrous friction fastener. This is our competitor's product. It is a nail.